Day trading versus being a long-term investor, which strategy should you be implementing? Okay, so to kick things off, starting with the long-term investing approach, I always like to say that this is the absolute bare minimum that anyone should be doing. If you're 18 and above and working full-time, there's really no reason for you to not be using the long-term approach. The strategy is super simple, and it usually consists of an individual buying an asset like an ETF or index fund and holding it over a long period of time in the hopes that compound interest will work its magic over the decades. Now, I like to say that the barriers to entry on this approach are super low. And the reason I say that is because as long as you understand the fundamentals, as long as you understand the basics, it's super easy for a beginner to get started. It's a passive approach in the sense that you won't really have to keep track of the news. You won't have to do any fundamental analysis or technical analysis for that matter. Like I said, you're just buying and holding, and you're only really gonna benefit from your investments over the long term. So it's a slow but somewhat reliable way of securing your financial future. Now, it's not a strategy that's going to make you rich over the short to medium term, but if you do stick to the strategy, statistics show that you will be better off than those who don't. Next up, we have day trading or short-term investing. Now, with this approach, the barriers to entry are slightly higher than that of the long-term investing approach that I just mentioned. And the reason I say that is because with this approach, there is some form of fundamental and technical analysis. What I mean by this is you need to know when to get in and out of trades. Unlike the long-term investing approach where you're just buying and holding and you're never really selling your investments, with this approach, you need to know when to get in and get out of a trade. And of course, a big part of that involves analysis in being able to make the correct decision. So there is a technical hurdle, but if you manage to get this right, you're winning. Now, for me personally, I've recently started my day trading journey, which I'm really excited about. I've joined this really cool community called the Trading Cube. If you want access to the community and you want to learn a bit more about what they do, feel free to just send me a DM and I'll pass on all the relevant details to you.